Tesla rumored to be in talks with another Giga Press supplier. August 1, 2022. Rumors have recently emerged from China suggesting that Tesla is looking to tap Switzerland's Bühler as another Giga Press supplier. Similar to IDRA, Bühler is also a manufacturer of large-scale die casting machines. The rumor was initially shared by Tesla and EV industry watcher Chris Zheng on Twitter. Citing information from employees of a Chinese car startup, Zheng noted that China would have a number of vehicles in mass production next year that will be using integrated die castings like the Tesla Model Y. These companies reportedly benchmark and analyze Tesla and its vehicles. Tesla's Giga Press supplier will be replaced from Italy's IDRA to Switzerland's Bühler next year. The latter is also one of the world's 6 largest die casting giants. It rejected Tesla's demand for a 6,000 T-level Giga Press in 2019. But now their products offer better performance. Zheng wrote on Twitter, "This is undoubtedly a rumor for now. Though it is one that is extremely interesting. Tesla RT has reached out to Tesla for a comment on the rumor and will update this story if or when we receive a response." While the idea of IDRA being replaced by Bühler may sound too extreme, it is possible that Tesla would tap the resources of another die casting machine maker for its upcoming vehicle production ramp. Bühler is an interesting choice nonetheless, especially since the company was one of the firms that rejected Tesla's proposal for a 6,000-ton Giga Press a few years ago. Elon Musk himself mentioned this during the Cyber Rodeo event. According to Musk, Tesla had approached the world's 6 top die casting machine makers, and all but IDRA considered the construction of a Giga Press. Tesla has since proven that Giga Presses work, however, so it's not surprising to see other companies also trying their hand at creating Giga Press-level machines. It's a revolution in car manufacturing to basically make a car out of 3 major parts: a cast rear, a structural pack, and a cast front. So what you're looking at are the biggest casting machines ever made. It's kind of crazy thing to make a car this way. It's never been done before. When we were trying to figure this out, there were 6 major casting manufacturers in the world. We called 6. 5 said no. 1 said, maybe. I was like, that sounds like a yes. So with a lot of effort and great ideas from the team, we've made the world's biggest casting machine work very efficiently to create and radically simplify the manufacturing of the car. Musk said. A look at Bühler's official website shows that the company is also developing giant die casting machines that offer the highest productivity. Automotive manufacturers are currently rethinking production in many ways. Our Carrot series enables them to put their ideas of even larger parts into reality. And we support our customers in developing the processes to do so. We see a huge increase in the demand for ever larger machines. With our Carrot 840 and Carrot 920 we can offer our customers solutions for large structural parts with complex geometries and new body-in-white parts. Cornel Mendler, managing director of Bühler Die Casting, said, Bühler's Carrot 840 and Carrot 920 machines feature locking forces of up to 92,000 kilonewtons. They are also designed to produce as little scrap as possible. Bühler's vision for the future of the die casting industry is 0% scrap, 40% less cycle time, and 24/7 uptime. Advancing further towards this vision is even more important the larger the castings. The bigger the lever to minimize production costs by reducing scrap, cycle time and increasing uptime of the die casting system. The design of the Carrot 840 and Carrot 920 positively impact the quality of these complex, thin-walled parts which require an extremely powerful and accurate injection unit and a homogeneous locking force application. The company wrote in a press release. Source reposted and summarized from Simon Alvarez at Tesla RT. My take: the Giga Press gives Tesla a huge competitive advantage, allowing them to make their cars faster, cheaper and better than before. Tesla Cybertruck Mini. August 1, 2022. Tesla may have confirmed that the Cybertruck's design has already been finalized. But the idea of a potential Cybertruck Mini is still alive and well. Part of this is due to Elon Musk's previous comments. The CEO, after all, has admitted multiple times in the past that a smaller version of the all-electric pickup truck is not out of the picture. Just days after the Cybertruck's initial unveiling in 2019, Musk noted that in the long term, it will probably make sense to build a smaller Cybertruck. This is because the hulking all-electric truck is designed to compete in the United States pickup segment. In other territories such as Europe and Asia, the Cybertruck may simply be too large. Musk even pondered a potential 3% decrease in the vehicle's size at some point. Though the CEO noted in May 2020 that even such a minor reduction would make the Cybertruck too small. Musk reiterated on Twitter then, however, that Tesla will probably do a smaller, tight world truck at some point. Such a vehicle was mentioned earlier this year by global equities research analyst Trip Chowdhury, who predicted that a Cybertruck Mini might be about 15–20% smaller. Such a vehicle has been rendered by @escape_ferocity, a Tesla enthusiast and engineer. The electric vehicle advocate shared a rather interesting take on the Cybertruck Mini, using the Model Y as a template. As noted by the Tesla fan and engineer, his concept would actually make the production of the Cybertruck Mini quite simple since the vehicle shares core commonalities with the Model Y. The Cybertruck Mini concept features a manufacturable body that's inspired by the Cybertruck. The concept also features a design with no compound curves, which means that no stretch forming will be required. Clever functions such as foldable second-row seats that can extend the bed to 8 feet also make the Cybertruck Mini concept versatile and useful for work tasks. The Cybertruck Mini concept has been received fairly well by the electric vehicle community. While the design and overall look of the Model Y-inspired Cybertruck had been called unsightly by some EV enthusiasts, few could deny that such a vehicle does carry a number of benefits. There is definitely a market for a smaller pickup truck. After all, such a vehicle, especially one that is built on Tesla's most cost-effective platform, would probably have a decent chance in the market. Source reposted and summarized from Iqtidar at Tesla RT. My take: once you have a great platform, you can use that base to put out as many different Bayadi styles. Mississippi welcomes its first Tesla store. August 1, 2022. Mississippi welcomed its first Tesla store with a ribbon-cutting ceremony. WJTV reported that Tesla opened its first dealership in Brandon, Mississippi, and those attending the ceremony were able to test drive some of the vehicles. The Mississippi Tesla store is a 25,000 square foot building that Mayor Butch Lee said wasn't a typical dealership. This is not a typical dealership. This is a build it and bring it to the consumer. The Mississippi Tesla store used to be a fitness center. The new store used to be Courthouse Fitness and a physical rehabilitation center for UMMC. Local developer RCI, LLC, and Trihelm Properties have been working together to bring Tesla to Brandon, MS. In May, it was noted that this would be for a Tesla store, making it the first of its kind for the state of Mississippi. The city of Brandon shared a short message of welcome to Tesla on their Facebook page. MISSISSIPPIS acceptance of a Tesla store is an example set for the South. I live in Louisiana, a state neighboring Mississippi, and I've lived in Georgia and Texas as well. Here in the South, many are seen as stuck in their ways. Things are much slower here. We take our time and have various versions of Southern accents. And some of our politics are not ideal. I don't know much about Mississippi and I've never lived there. But Louisiana is an oil state. So is Texas. I think Tesla's move to Texas will help its mission despite the criticism that Elon Musk being supportive of the Republican Party is bad for Tesla. The Republican Party is known for its preference for big oil to clean energy. I think Elon and Tesla will change this. It won't be immediate or fast-paced but slow and steady. Hopefully, other states such as my own will see the difference Tesla is making in Texas, and see how Mississippi embraced a Tesla store, and be more receptive to new ideas. Source reposted and summarized from John Cried at Tesla RT. My take: let's give Mississippi a big welcome into the fold. How hardships forged Elon Musks success. August 1, 2022. Successful entrepreneur and Tesla CEO Elon Musk has become well known for his successes. But he wasn't always so fortunate. Though he didn't exactly come from nothing. Musk worked his way up the business ladder with a combination of impressive know-how and hard-earned experience. And he wouldn't be where he is today without some of his past failures. Musk's successes have not come easily. And the Epoch Times recently detailed how some of his past hardships have shaped his modern successes. Has had his fingerprints on some of the internet's earliest and most prominent businesses, like PayPal. And today has got his hands full with Tesla, SpaceX, The Boring Company and Neuralink. Musk considered himself a bookworm as a child and has revealed that he has Asperger's. Biographer Ashley Vance notes that he was bullied by his peers for many years, even being beaten to the point of unconsciousness. Musk has also been outspoken about his estranged father Errol's mistreatment of him and his brother Kimball. Still, his thirst for knowledge and his intellectual tendencies would ultimately go on to define his future. Early on, Musk was a young video game enthusiast turned technology entrepreneur. When he was 12, he built his own game, called Blaster. He later sold Blaster to the publication PC and Office Technology for $500. His studies eventually led him to a pair of BS degrees in physics and economics, after being admitted into Stanford for a PhD in energy physics. Musk dropped out after just 2 days to focus on internet startups. Musk applied to the tech company Netscape, known for its browser navigator, and never heard back. In this time, however, he went on to found the company Zip2 with his brother Kimball, later selling it for $307 million to Compaq in 1999. His sale resulted in a personal gain of $22 million. And while he could have stopped there, he continued. At this time, Musk built his company X.com, now known as PayPal, a company that now has a market capitalization of $99 billion. After PayPal, Musk founded SpaceX and Tesla, which would become the foundations of his wealth today. Still, Tesla has faced bankruptcy multiple times throughout its history. And before its success heading into the 2020s, Musk was pouring all of his money into the automaker. Without his efforts, it's tough to say if the world would be in a position to move away from gas vehicles. It's a necessary move, to be sure, and while it wasn't an easy road, Musk has led the world into this new era of zero-emission vehicles and earned his spot as the world's richest person. Source reposted and summarized from Peter McGuthrie at Avanex. My take: it takes a special kind of person to force their will to make the world change for the better.